Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Delta Force 2. In the last episode, we started the quick missions, and we successfully completed 6 of 1 and stolen goods, both of which were incredibly fun. And in this episode, we also did those 2 missions semi-stealthily. You can actually do stealth pretty well in this game. I didn't do so good towards the end of the first one. The second one I did really well in stealth. This one we're not going to be playing in stealth, but I just want to see if I can do it. So we are back, specifically with Frontrunner. Rebel forces recently hijacked a convoy of relief supplies intended for the local civilian population. Free the drivers and escort them and the supply trucks to safety. Alrighty, I'm going to let the briefing play and we're going to get into it.
A convoy of relief supplies has been hijacked by neighboring rebels. They are trying to starve out the local population in preparation for a land grab. The drivers and their vehicles are being held inside the rebel base. You are ordered to infiltrate the camp and free the captured drivers. Bravo will insert southwest of the main camp and is responsible for locating and freeing the hostages. Alpha Team will secure the egress route and Charlie will provide overwatch. Once the drivers are free, all teams will escort the trucks along the northeast road to the rally point. These rebels are not interested in keeping the supplies, so they may try to destroy the convoy rather than let it escape.
Indeed. So, you know what? I'm going to go with the suggested loadout this time. Because last time I went off the rails. This time I'm going to be a little bit different. And mainly because I want to show you guys something funny. What I'm about to do is not realistic at all. And, quite frankly, it spits in the face of tactical games, but I still think it's really funny that you can do it. So we're going to.
King 6,
parachute in.
The truck should be inside the base. Eliminate all hostiles and escort the trucks out of there.
Oh wait, man, no, you can't do it that way. Never mind. I mean, I guess you technically can, but
King 6. Roger that.
You're not supposed to, I don't think, unless you have prior knowledge of the map. But fun little thing you can do. Oh, where's my law? Okay. There is an armored vehicle right there. No longer. It may be ridiculous, but quite frankly, I don't want to deal with that thing, so we're not going to. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. There was a guy there. I was about to say. Oh shit. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. But okay, so that's about 300 meters. Okay, well, maybe they're already dead. Okay, well. I think, I may be wrong. I think there's a thing of spikes in one of these little crevasses. Maybe not. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, let's go. Let's move. Let's move up. Okay, so what I just did was terrible practice, because there could have been enemies, or POWs in there. whoa. Okay. Let's get across. Alright, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna get that in there. Just like that. Just because, quite frankly, that makes the most sense. Okay, these guys are taken care of. Alright. Obviously, we don't want to be using... Oh, shit. You guys good? What the heck? That was silly. Okay. So they're gonna run out now. And then we're gonna run out. We're gonna help these guys get where they need to go. And we're gonna be good to go. I don't remember if there's any more resistance after this. But we're gonna find out. I'm going to assume not. Just because of the fact that, well, wouldn't make sense for that to be a thing.
This is King 6. Get those trucks out of there.
Bravo, this is Charlie 1. You've got some bad guys moving in on the trucks.
Okay. Alpha 1 is going to do their thing. I'm going to take the rear. There's no actual danger. Mainly just doing this for the sole purpose of having cover until I see an enemy. And the thing is, like I said, Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 have point.
Alpha 1 is down!
Maybe not. Alpha 2's got it, though. Jeez Louise. Yeah, we're just gonna chill. It's funny that you can do this, but there's really no point to it other than just getting a free ride. It would make more sense if, you know, you did it as like a, oh, I don't have any more ammo for some reason.
All King elements. Convoy is secure. Good work, everyone.
Alrighty. And now we've got payback. A rebel armored column recently attacked the UN peacekeeping force. Proceed to Objective Tiger and laze the armor for artillery bombardment. Yes, please.
At 14:30 local time, an armored column attacked a UN peacekeeping force in defiance of a ceasefire agreement. These tanks then returned to their staging area designated Objective Tiger. Command wants the armor eliminated to prevent further attacks. Proceed to Objective Tiger and laze the armor for artillery bombardment. Bravo will insert northeast of the objective and be responsible for lasing the targets. Alpha and Charlie teams will provide overwatch. A smaller encampment lies between the insertion point and Objective Tiger. Expect some patrols in the area.
Indeed. So, satchel charges, interesting. You know what? I'll go light stealth for this one. Why not?
This is Alpha 2. There's a platoon on the training course near the main camp. Let's keep it quiet.
What if I don't wanna? What if I don't wanna?
Bravo, this is Charlie 1. You've got bad guys south of your position.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at them. Jeez Louise, I went through my entire magazine for that. That's okay. I'm gonna hug the right side of this. May not even end up seeing any targets at the smaller encampment anyway. Assuming that I am literally just destroying some tanks. There's another set of patrolling enemies going that way. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Makes sense to me. Uh-oh. I really hope they didn't see me. We're not there yet, so maybe they didn't. No, they didn't. Although, there are those guys right there that I need to be careful about. I wonder how often situations in like these, wartime scenarios actually occur where it's like, oh, actually, yeah, no, like, I didn't get spotted because I was wearing clothes that was kind of similar to the enemy, and so they just assumed I was one of their own. I wonder how often that happens, because it has to happen occasionally, right? I don't see the enemy, but they're coming. Shit. Oh, well. Good job, Charlie 1 and 2. I guess we're going for it. Where are they? Oh.
Charlie 2 is hit!
Alright. Shit, did Charlie... Wait, no, he's still running, I think. Okay, yeah, they're going for it. Got his ass. Oh, jeez Louise. Well, we've got an assault, so...
Bravo, King 6. Charlie team is down.
One patrolling camp.
All elements, this is King 6.
Let's do this. Those are definitely tanks.
All elements, this is King 6.
Shooter on the hillside,
You've got
to
a
the
large
west.
group of hostiles headed your way.
Large group of hostiles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. gonna start lasing.
This is King 6, requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission, over.
I'm gonna trust Alpha Team to do their job. Will I do mine? Maybe? Hello? There we go. Damn!
This is King 6, requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission, over.
What are the chances that I can destroy the other one with the laser designator in the hangar? Probably not very high, right? I would assume not. Oh yeah, no, there's no way. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna get into this little crevice right here, and we're just gonna slide down. At least that's gonna be the attempt. I don't see anybody. I wonder. I see it. It's right there.
Requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission, over.
Surely that's not going to actually hit. That'd be an amazing shot if it did, though. I need to make an Arma mission like this, like where your only job is to just laze a target. I think I broke the game there. I don't think it was actually supposed to work, but it worked. Okay. Ow. That's one way to do it. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that was interesting. That's one way to do it. Okay. We're gonna clear this space as best we can. There might be more enemies outside. Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay, satchel charge here. Satchel charge here. Satchel charge here. Okay, this area is clear. I'm gonna back out here.
King 6, this is Alpha 1. We have eliminated all targets.
Alright.
Roger that, Alpha. All King elements, rendezvous with Black Widow at the extraction point.
Let's go. We're good to go. Like I said, these are going to be shorter episodes, but these are quick missions. They aren't kidding when they say quick missions. I'm not entirely familiar with the next set of missions. I think I might be familiar with one of them, actually. Because I think one of the next ones is Playbook. I am familiar with that one. But otherwise, some of these missions aren't all that familiar to me. Because I haven't done all of them. But
King 6 is a Black Widow. We have Bravo in sight.
that's me. And that's it. Okay, so I am actually familiar with the next two missions. Posse, actually, no, I'm not familiar with this mission. I've never done this one before. I was thinking of Holiday. But Playbook, I am very familiar with because there's a funny little thing you can do, which, if you're comfortable with closer quarters shooting, like, it is the best way. It is easily the best way to do it, just because it is ridiculously simple. I am familiar with that one. No, I'm not actually. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. I am with that one. Highest bidder, I think I'm familiar with that one. Boot camp as well. Swamp rat, no. Audit trail, no. Helping hands, maybe. Safe haven, no. So we got a good chunk of them, but we will focus on that in the next one. As always, guys, I very much enjoy playing these games, and I very much enjoy being able to go back and play them with you. So hope you guys have been enjoying it as much as I have. I hope you guys have also been enjoying my playthroughs of Five Nights at Candy's 2, Spider-Man 3, and Espire 2. Espire 2 might not be out yet. When it comes to my Monday games, I like to try to put them in places where, for instance, Five Nights at Candy's 2 might be done, because there's no way that game is going to take long to finish. So, I try to put it in between areas so that I have at least a couple videos coming out a week. But yeah. Today's going to be kind of a coverall for announcements. So, by the time this video comes out, Operation Grey Ghost Part 2 will be out. Very hyped for that. And I am sorry that it took me so long to get it out. It wasn't my intention, it's just what happened. Unfortunately, I am not familiar with the jet controls and, flying in that game. And it took me a while to get it working properly. There was... if I ever decide to do, a blooper reel, I'll have to mess with it at some point. But, I was actually having trouble, taking down one jet fighter, and I just could not do it to save my life, and I could not figure out what the heck was going on. And what it was is I was actively excuse me. I was actively trying to target stealth bombers, and I didn't realize that I couldn't do that with the plane that I was using. So I had to go back and switch out planes. Had to get some very specific mods set up. There was a lot of weird stuff that I had to do to get it all working, but it's working. My one of my best friends, the Liberation Room, he joined me for it. It was a lot of fun. The next one should come out quicker, and it should be a bit more in tune with the first mission. There will be a bit more, maybe not stealth, but a little bit more, groundwork. I'm very much enjoying making the series, and like I said, I don't want you guys expecting it to only have, one episode of it a year. It's not gonna be that long, normally. But in addition to that, I hope you guys will check out my Twitch stream, my Twitch channel, where I actually stream the making of those levels. Very soon I will be hopping into Part 3, and I'm going to be doing that live, at least for the scripting and for the mission design. Obviously I won't be editing it or doing anything like that, but I'm very excited to share that with you guys. It's always a collaborative thing because I always have people giving me scripts and stuff to use for ideas and really cool stuff. It's always a fun time. But currently, I am playing all sorts of games on that channel. I just started playing Doom 2016. I'm probably going to finish Doom 2016 the next time I stream it. I'm very close to the end. but I'm going to very soon start playing Code Vein, which if you guys are a fan of the Dark Souls games, you guys will know that is an anime Souls-like kind of game. I'm going to be making none other than Sasuke Uchiha, which is going to be kind of fun. To do kind of a run like his build. Let me think. Shortly after I finish Code Vein, because that's also kind of a shorter game, comparatively to some of the other stuff I've been playing lately, I'm going to be playing Star Wars Republic Commando, which I've never played before, but I have heard it is a Star Wars tactical shooter, which intrigues me to no end. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be playing, I believe, the horror game Soma, which I've never played before. And then I'm going to be playing some longer stuff, like the original Watch Dogs, Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I'm going to be playing The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. All of which I'm very excited for. Make sure to check it out on the channel. Let me think. Oh, yeah, game recommendation for the week. What have I been playing that I haven't already gushed about? Oh, I got a fun one. So I just started playing the Rampage games on my PlayStation 1, and I played the crap out of the third one, I believe. I think it was the third one when I was a kid. And I didn't know what the point of the game was, even though it's in the title. Again, I was like 3 when I played it, so I was just familiar with them. If you just want to blow shit up and have a nice little fun arcade game, play Rampage. Very silly, very fun. I'm sure they're not expensive. You can get a copy on eBay for pretty cheap. I've had my copies since I was a child. I inherited them, I guess. But, very fun. I won't be playing them for the channel just because there's not really a lot of substance to them. I've been toying with the idea of, like, kind of doing random games every now and again where maybe it's not even a full playthrough, I just play to kind of showcase an older game. But I've been debating on how to do that because I do have a lot of other video ideas on my plate. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Also, for those of you wondering, I'm not done with Minecraft Future. I'm just taking a small break between this most recent season and the next one. Just because of the fact that, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I like to do away from the videos, just so it's not like, oh, hey, I'm gonna spend the next hour of this episode grinding. You know, like, when I left off, I was planning on using the replicator to replicate Iridium, which, you know, that'll be fun. But oh boy, is it gonna take a while. Because I've got to get the, I think it's the MMU matter? No, maybe? I don't remember. Like I said, I've been playing other things. But once I've got that done, and once I have enough to justify making the nano suit, I think it's the nano suit? It's the highest version of the nano suit. It might not be the nano suit, it might be the one after it. The white one, let me go with that. I don't remember what it was called. But you know, it's just one of those things where I want to play a couple other games before I really hop back into it. I want to make sure I'm ready before I hop back into it, because I'm going to be hopping into Venus, I believe. Venus and the asteroids. And then I'll take a small break, kind of prepare for the final stretch of the game. And then I'll beat the Ender Dragon, and that'll be it. So there's only one season left. It's just one of those things of, you know, I actually have to go and do it. So, rest assured, it's not over. It's just not done yet. But with that being said, guys, I will catch you all in the next one. Like I said, I hope you guys have been enjoying all of my other things. And I hope you guys will continue to enjoy the quick missions with me. I love each and every one of you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on whenever you watch this. Bye, guys.